This is a mat Pilates video for beginners or those that do not have a particularly strong back or recovering from an injury. So fairly gentle and see how you get on. Okay, so first of all, coming into the 100, we're going to lie down in neutral. Okay, so lying set-up, so we're just going to have our shoulders down and away, abdominals engaged, 20 to 30%, so neutral spine. So just begin by tilting the pelvis forwards and backwards and finding that center point somewhere in the middle where the back is not arched or flat, and then just slide your fingers underneath the lower back, ensuring you can just fit your fingers underneath. Okay, so feet and knees hip distance apart and in line, so we want the knees under the hips and the feet underneath the knees. Arms down, and we're going to come into the 100. So assuming you've learned the basics, left leg in tabletop and right leg into tabletop. Keeping your back in neutral and making sure that your pelvis isn't tilted. We're going to begin to lift the arms off the mat in line with your hips. So just staying here. And we're going to curl the head and shoulders up off the mat, and we're breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engaging here. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If your neck starts to hurt, just place a hand behind the head. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that feels too much for you, feel free to bring the head down. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're doing this for 10 times, okay? We're breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 10. So 3 more, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll the head and shoulders back down onto the mat and bring your legs down one at a time. Now we're going to come into the shoulder bridge. So taking a deep breath in, tilting your pelvis back, engaging your glute muscles and peeling your spine off the mat one vertebrae at a time, coming onto your shoulders. Really trying to lift from the glutes and the heels. Inhale, exhale, bring your arms back behind your head. Inhale, exhale, arms come down and rolling your spine back down onto the mat one vertebrae at a time. And we're going to do that 7 more times, so total of 8. Inhale to prepare, tilt the pelvis, engage the glutes, rolling, peeling your spine off as you push, engage your glutes, push your hips up, your pelvis remains in neutral, we're not arching like that, and coming back as far as you can, squeezing those buttock cheeks. Inhale, exhale, shoulders down and away from the ears, and back down with the arms and rolling your spine back down onto the mat one vertebrae at a time. Good. So we're going to continue with that. Peeling off. Shoulders down, making sure you don't come onto your neck. We don't want to come up like this and come onto the neck. And down and rolling back down. Good. That's 3 and up. Breathe, inhale, exhale, arms down, peeling back down. That's 4 and 5. Really tilt that pelvis, getting that articulation through the spine. And 5, bring the arms back. Inhale, exhale, arms down, rolling back down one vertebrae at a time. 3 more. Inhale to prepare, tilt the pelvis. Exhale as you squeeze the glutes and come up. Inhale and exhale as you bring the arms behind, shoulders down and away. Exhale, coming down and rolling the spine back down onto the mat. 2 more. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, abdominals, pelvic floor, bottom muscles engaged. Pelvic floor engaged. Arms down, rolling back down onto the mat one vertebrae at a time. Last one. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, peeling your spine up off the mat, shoulders down and away, arms behind the head. Inhale and exhale, arms down and rolling back down onto the mat. Good. And now we're going to come into the one leg circle. Okay, so What we're going to do is keep your back in neutral. This is a great exercise for mobility of the hips. So right leg remains on the mat, and you're going to take your left leg out. Abdominals engaged, and you're going to circle the leg. Nice big circles, keeping that leg in line with the opposite knee. 4, 5, just keeping your leg not too far out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then other direction. 10, 9. If that feels a bit too much for your back, 8, 7, you can bring the leg into tabletop and you can just create circles with the knee instead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend that leg and come back down. Good. Keep that left leg bent, right leg stretched out, or if that's a bit too much for your back, keep the leg in tabletop and abdominals engaged. Make sure that throughout this exercise you're not arching the back, keeping the back in neutral and you're not pushing it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, trying to relax your upper body. 8, 9, 10, and other direction. 10, imagine you're pointing, painting circles with the toes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bend the leg and bring that leg down. So if you want to have a bit of a stretch out, you can bring the arms behind the head, reaching out and the legs outstretched in front of you. Good. Awesome. And then our next exercise now is going to be toe taps. So we're going to bring ourselves back into neutral, left leg into tabletop. First of all, we're going to begin like this. We're just going to tap the toe down. Now I don't want any movement from the knee, so that knee needs to stay still. In order to do that, you may need to place a ball underneath your knee to stop that knee from tapping. Like that. We don't want any bending of the knee. So the knee's stable, leg in tabletop, and you're just tapping down, up, down. So it's just the toe that's tapping. There's no movement in the knee. The leg's not dipping down. Okay? And then we're going to do the other leg. And if that's comfortable, challenging enough for you, you're going to stay with one leg and just do 5 more on each leg, if that's comfortable for you. Okay, otherwise we're going to bring both legs up now. So the right leg's in tabletop, left leg in tabletop, neutral spine, abdominals pulled in, upper body nice and relaxed, chin tucked in, inhale, exhale as you tap. Imagine a lovely pool of water beneath your toes and you're just tipping out. You can't move or bend the legs, okay, because if you do, you're going to drop those balls that are tucked in underneath your knees. So we're going to do 5 on each leg. Inhale, exhale. If you're doing it right, you should feel it in the lower abdominals. And then bring both legs down and stretch it out. Good, and then we're going to roll onto our left side. And we're going to come into side bend. So you can start off on the forearm if you like for a bit of a warm up. Have the hand on the knee, elbow underneath the shoulder. Keeping the knee bent, you're going to bring yourself up and away from your shoulder. Inhale to prepare and exhale as you lift and reach and down. We'll do 1 more on the arm. Good. And then coming onto the hand. So having your knee bent, like so, hand on the knee. We're going to inhale, exhale and lift over. Good, and down. Then you're going to place one knee on top of each other, lifting up. And bring that hand underneath and have a little twist. And lower. And foot back in front of the ankle. If you prefer, you can just stick with these. 2. So knees together. And 2. Good. So we're going to do 4 pairs of these. So that's 2 pairs. Inhale, exhale, over. And down. Knees together. This is our 3rd pair. And down. And shoulder down and away from the ears and push up, 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 up. Keeping that knee in line with the hip. And lower back down, knees together. Lifting up and rotate. Good. And then we're going to come now onto our front. We're coming into swan dive. So this is a great exercise for your upper back, and anything that makes you come away and you use your back to bring those shoulders back is very challenging for many of us, because a lot of us are over our desk, where we kind of have a tendency to roll our shoulders forwards. So this is really great for posture as well as strengthening the upper back. So before we do that, we're just going to prepare and just come into a bit of flexibility exercise on our spine and our back. So we're going to lay on your front with your shoulders down onto the mat and the head down, and your arms in a U shape, okay? Legs just naturally out behind you, and we're going to, first of all, just keep the head down, the arms down, and we're going to engage your abdominal muscles. Inhale and exhale, peel your head, chest off, coming onto the forearms, and then lower back down. Inhale, exhale, peeling off, and roll back down. And two more like that. Inhale, exhale, head, chest, ribs, lower back down. Inhale to prepare, exhale, remember abdominals, pelvic floor, and lift and lower. So this time now we're coming into the swan dive. So we're going to lift up and then stretch our arms out, okay? So inhale to prepare, abdominals engaged, pelvic floor engaged. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you straighten, exhale coming back down. So I forgot to mention, we just want the feet together and let the heels drop out naturally to the side. Keep your legs nice and relaxed, and make sure you try your best not to use your legs, okay? So all the strength is coming from the upper back. So inhale to prepare, exhale as you lift. Inhale, straighten, exhale back. Good, so that's one. 2, inhale to prepare, exhale, abdominals, pelvic floor engage as you lift. Relax those legs, inhale, straighten, exhale, back and lower. Inhale to prepare, exhale as you lift. Inhale, straighten, exhale, back and lower. Try not to bring your elbows down, keep them in line with your shoulders. So that's 4, 4 more. Abdominals, pelvic floor, engage. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, straighten, exhale, back and lower. 5, 3 more. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, straighten, exhale, back and lower. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, straighten, exhale, back and lower. The last one. Inhale to prepare, exhale as you lift, inhale, straighten, exhale, come back and lower back down. We're just going to take it into child's pose, stretch out the back. Wide knees, feet together, bringing your head down, your elbows down towards your elbow, and just relaxing everything here. Stretching into that lower back. Feeling a stretch all the way across here. Relax everything. Imagine you can breathe into that lower back. And rolling back up. And we're going to come and do the same exercises that we did on the left, we're going to do on the right. So the side bend on the right. So starting off on the forearm, we're going to bend your knees, take your top leg off and place that heel in front of the ankle. Placing your hand on top of the knee, we're going to do 2 on the forearm, and then we're going to do 4 pairs on the hand. So inhale to prepare, exhale as you lift and over and down. 1 more, inhale, exhale, over and back down. Trying to keep that knee in line with the hip. Hand here, underneath the shoulder now. Going to do pairs. So we're going to start off with the knee up like this. Inhale, exhale, over. Come back down. Knees together, foot on top of foot. Inhale, exhale, up. Take your arm up and twist. And back and lower. That's one. Inhale, exhale, over and lower. Knees together, up and twist. And back and down. Foot in front of the ankle again. This is your third set. Inhale, your third pair. Exhale, over and lower. Gently, gently. Everything is controlled. Up, 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 up. And twist. And up and lower. And last set. Last pair. Inhale, exhale. Up, 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 up. Over. Down. Knees together. Up. Arm up. And twist. And up. And lower. Good. And then we're just going to roll onto your front and finish off in relaxation in child's pose.